So we're going to look at calculating slope, but before we do that, we need to understand how to find displacement, or basically calculating distance with direction. So if we take a look at a number line, what some of you may have learned that is on a number line we have number lines represent positions of integers. And if we want to find the displacement or the distance between them, we are subtracting integers. So subtraction represents distance or displacement on a number line. So for example, if I started at 6, a positive 6, and I ended at negative 5, my displacement is going to be calculated by the difference between those two coordinates, or the subtraction. And it looks like this. And the formula we always use is end minus start. And this is something we'll use in physics as well, quite extensively. So if we do end minus the starting position, that gives us something called displacement, which is distance between the points and the direction. So the end position is negative 5. I'm going to subtract the starting position of positive 6, and that gives me my displacement. In this case, the displacement will be negative 11. Okay, so I went 11 to the left. And we need to use this end minus start to get the displacement, because what we're looking for really is we're going to look at finding slope, which represents change or displacement on the xy plane, both vertically and horizontally. So if we take a look at our xy plane here, we have our 4 quadrants. We basically have a horizontal number line and we have a vertical number line. And to find a point in this space, we use an xy pair. So we have our first number represents x, our second number represents y. In this positioning, we use a position along this number line, these number lines both horizontally and vertically. And again, we can look at these number lines independent of each other. We're going to use these displacements or distances to find displacements, or the changes in y and the changes in x. And to do this, we need to subtract the coordinates. Okay, we need to subtract the coordinates or positions, because subtraction of location of the positions gives us the distance between, plus if we use it in this manner, end minus start, it also gives us the direction. So the horizontal displacement is going to be found by the difference in the two positions, and the vertical displacement is going to be found by the difference in the two positions. Now, what's important is not necessarily the start and end, but in this case we will assume that's our end position, that's our start position, and if x2 represents the end position horizontally, the y2 must also represent the end position vertically. Okay, so as long as we do this in the right order, okay, both for x's and y's, we'll get the right slope.